All right, let's get started on our presentation here. This is recognized. Does AI recognize you as a local expert? Now, this is going to be more hands-on. Last session, we talked about, let me try to move this thing out of my way here. We talked about how AI is changing search and recommendations. So, and today isn't about theory, it's about testing that reality. Okay, so by the end of this workshop, you'll know whether AI recognizes you right now and what to fix if it doesn't. Um, this is who this is for. It's for realtors who want clarity, not more tools, not more content ideas. I'm not here to overwhelm you. I'm here to test where you stand today and take one meaningful step forward towards you getting recognized in AI searches, which we mentioned in our last class. More than 60%, and I believe it's higher, are now searching on their favorite LLM, whether it be ChatGPT, Grok, um, Gemini. They're just going there. It's just faster. When you go to Google, you search, and if you notice now, Google's even giving you a little thing at the top that's AI. But they still give you that long list of links. Most of those, if not all, are sponsored links. And if you remember our discussion, those are Google AdWords, and they're very expensive. That's not what this is about. We're showing you how you now can rank at the top without that. Since AI came along, if you do the right things, if you make the right moves, do the right steps, AI is going to find you. So it's for realtors who want to show up in AI searches. And here's what we're going to do today. It's a hands-on workshop. I want you to get your laptops ready. We're going to test real AI searches and see how you'll recognize. And we're going to make one live improvement. So you're going to know whether AI is recognizing you or not. So our key takeaways from session one, we laid the foundation. We talked about what AI needs in order to recognize you: clarity, consistency, and strong core signals. If you miss that section, strongly recommend you pause here, go find that one, and watch that replay. It's called SEO is Dead, Almost, the Bayside Bruce, Gulf Coast Home Loans. So, because today is building directly on it. And session two isn't about starting over. All right, we're not reviewing it. We're instead going to be reviewing real results and learning where we need to make small strategic adjustments. Why this matters right now? Well, Bruce, what do I need to do this? Why is this important? I do well in my real estate business. I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to be doing all these videos, and I do just fine. Why do I need to? You might be one of those rare birds that just has such a strong influence in your local community, and you've got such a pipeline of former business. You may not need to do this. The truth is, if you're getting phone calls based off who you are and people know you and know where you are, this may not be for you, it may not be important to you. But for anyone underneath you coming in, it's very important to them. If you run a branch, if you run a, you have an office with several agents, this is critical for them if they want to be found. So this is who this is for. We already know that buyers are already asking AI who to trust. AI often answers before people click websites or scroll listings. If AI doesn't recognize you clearly, you're not rejected, you're just invisible. And this is already happening whether we participate or not. So AI is already shaping our decisions. And this workshop is going to show you how to make sure you're part of the answer so you don't disappear. What we're doing today, this is exactly what we're going to do today and nothing more. We're going to run a real AI search and see how you show up, identify what's missing, and fix one thing together. You don't need to know everything. You just need to follow the process. Okay. Test how AI answers searches, see where you stand, identify what's missing, and fix it. Okay. Pretty simple. Reality check time. Everyone is going to run the same search. So this stays fair and consistent. You're not being graded. This is diagnostics. Okay. Type this exactly as shown. Don't go into incognito mode just in your rate. It's not gonna. I asked the same question. I'm like, well, doesn't my computer recognize me, and isn't it gonna show me first? Not in what we're doing. So you don't need to go into incognito mode to do this. So open your laptop, go to Google, and type in who is a good real estate agent in blank, wherever you are. Okay. I'm teaching this class in Crystal Beach. So I'm going to say, who's a good real estate agent in Crystal Beach, Texas? All right. Now, in our class, we're all using the same. We're all putting Crystal Beach. Wherever you are, you may want to put your city there, of course. We're going to use Chat GPT to do it. So you get on, I'm sorry, I said Google. I'm wrong. Back up. We want you to open Chat GPT and ask who is a good real estate agent. It's good to do it in Google too, just to know where you stand. But remember, all those AdWords and all those links and all those sponsored, you know, if you show up there, great. But go into Chat GPT and then I want you to screenshot the result in Chat GPT to let us look at what it showed, what Chat GPT answered for a good real estate agent in your city. All right, we got our laptops. Everybody doing it? Go to Chat GPT, type it in, take a screenshot of that, and just hold on to it. Now let's look at it. Let's interpret the results. If you were named clearly, that's great. Okay, that means AI has confidence. If your brokerage was mentioned, that's partial recognition, but we want you to be found. If you weren't mentioned, that's that's completely fixable. Okay, and that's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing the workshop, and that's why this AI search engine optimization is so important. Well, last time we talked about SEO being replaced by things like AEO and GEO. I won't go into detail here, but that's what this is doing underneath that. You don't need to know all the technical stuff, but that's what we're doing here. So again, these aren't good or bad results. It just simply show what AI needs next. How AI chooses. AI doesn't think like people. Okay. Sometimes it looks like it does, but it doesn't. It looks for clarity. It needs to clearly understand who you are, where you operate, and what you're known for. If any of those is fuzzy, AI hesitates. Look, remember this: AI can't recommend what it can't explain. It's going to find the easiest, most simple thing that it understands. And you know how fast it is. So you need to make sure that when you're posting content, it's simple, easy to understand. Easy way to do that. Hey, Chat GPT, I'm posting this about buying homes in my area. Make this easy enough for a seventh grader to understand. Boom. It gives you a simple answer for a seventh grader. So just keep that in mind when you're creating your videos and posts. You want to keep it simple. So because when AI understands these three things clearly, it can recommend you with confidence. And that's what we're talking about. So we're going to fix the first domino. We're not going to fix everything today. That's how people often get stalled and give up. We're going to fix the first thing that AI needs to trust you. Okay. The first thing it needs to trust you. Clarity beats creativity. Simple, accurate information works better than clever profiles. So one clear signal can change everything. And we need to get in there and do it. We'll make one improvement today that's going to create momentum for everything else to follow. And what to do after today? Don't go home. Excuse me. A little bit of a respiratory infection. Don't go home and change everything. Repeat clarity across platforms instead. Repeat your clarity across platforms instead. Then in about 2 weeks, run the same AI search again and see what moves. Okay. Listen, it's important that you use the same question because why? Consistency matters. So don't try to change everything at once. Go back, repeat clarity on all your platforms. Okay. When you're building these things out, your videos, we showed you how to do that where you could schedule it and it goes out to all your different platforms based on how you schedule it in your calendar, in your scheduler. So come back in 14 days, test it. Okay. Important stuff here. So, all right. Now listen, this is Really important. This one threw me for a loop. So I had to do a deep dive on it. So before we wrap up, I want to clear up a common question. What about, I'm not going to say it because she's going to start talking to me. She's here in the room. Alexasiri, she's here too. And Bing. All right. What about these? Aren't these search engines? Here's the key thing to understand. Not all AI assistants work the same. Tools like ChatGPT and Google's AI they reason across the web. They look at content, consistency, and context. Assistants like Siri and Alexa rely more on maps and directories. For instance, Apple Maps, Bing, Yelp style data. So if you're invisible, no, I'm sorry, if you're visible on Google, but not yet on Siri or the A girl, that doesn't mean this process is not working. It usually just means one of those foundations wasn't claimed yet. That's exactly why we focus on clarity first. And then once the data is clean and consistent, everything else builds off that. So today wasn't about being everywhere instantly. It's about understanding how AI decides who to trust and fixing that first domino because everything else will follow. Okay. Gaps in AI visibility usually mean missing data, not a broken strategy. All right. So, um, this is something else also want to give to you. Let me go back for a second though on this. I can talk more in depth about this. There are things that you need to do. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now, but you notice if you ask Siri or Alexa and even Bing, um, you may not be found. I wasn't found. My website is listed here in Crystal Beach, and I asked Alexa specifically to give me information on my company name in Crystal Beach, and it couldn't find it. And I was very surprised at that because I thought it would. But then I learned that it's based on, it's not reasoning, it's using things like maps. So, um, another class for another time. There's a way to go in and into Apple Maps and get your business set up, get your map set up so that you'll be found in places like Siri and Alexa. And for Bing, you can also do the same thing. You go to Bing, you can. It's not the same thing as um, a Google business profile. But the cool thing is once you want to, I think they call it claim your business on Bing. If you go claim your business on Bing, they let you import your business directly from Google. And once you import it over, it may take some time, a few days, and then they'll get back and verify with you. Anyway, that's a sidetrack, but I mentioned this because I know some of you are going to go home and do what I did and go, this isn't working. What's going on? So just wanted to throw that out. Now let's go on to this. So this is a bonus tool. Now I told you this course is not about tools, um, and it's not about tech. Okay, it's about the underlying.
Wrong.
See,
Try again.
she's listening to me. Sorry. So, um, what we've done is built the foundation. All right. So now, when I give you these bonus things, this is something that I'm using that I think is going to make your life easier. Okay. I'm telling you, you need to do long form video, cut that into short form video using Opus Clips, use CapCut, send it to Opus Clips, and then take that and put it in a scheduler. So you're taking your long form video, multiple short form videos that are clipped from that, and uploading them, scheduling out a whole month of content. Okay, so now, what if there was a tool that had all that built inside of it, right? So what if you could go into a tool and you don't even have any idea what you should say. I don't have a clue. Well, this tool will give you the ideas. Okay. You tell it I'm a realtor in this city. I need a list of topics. So it will give you not only the topics, but it'll build out scripts. It'll build faceless videos for you based on those topics. It's really a very, very cool tool that I think for realtors is highly useful And so anyway, I recommend it. Look, you take a look at it. It like it says here, discover the top questions that customers are searching for online. This is real data. It's not it's not been scraped. It's attached, it's with Chat GPT and the other models. So it's recognizing the top questions all the time. Okay. It's not what were the top questions last month. It's now. And it will use AI to generate engaging video scripts for social media and blog articles. And it'll just help you stay consistent and organized. It has a built-in calendar and a consistency tracker. So you can organize when to create your videos and you can mark them as complete. Check this out. I just did this for myself. They have a bulk video creator. So you can go in and tell it, I want 14 days worth of 1 minute videos about this topic. You want to prompt it, you want to give it as much detail as possible so the videos it produces for you match what you have in your brain. And it's trial and error. You're going to try a few times like I did, and you're going to, oh, that didn't come out like I wanted. What did I do wrong? And here's what you do. You got two screens. You need two screens. I keep Chat GPT open and I tell it what I'm doing. Hey, I'm in this new tool. It's called Syllabi. And it goes, oh yeah, Syllabi, that's cool. Yeah, and here's what it does for you. And it'll tell you all about it. And then I say, I am bulk creating videos. And I want it to be about why now is a really good time to buy a home in Dallas, Texas, wherever. You tell it that, and then you tell ChatGPT, I want to tell Syllabi very specifically what I want my videos to look like. Okay. I want them to be realistic. I want them to be friendly and warm. I want it to be educational. And chat's gonna, work with you and tell you, here's what I recommend. You copy that, paste it into this Syllabi tool, boom, here comes your videos, 14 days of videos. And you can schedule it right there inside the tool. You just easily connect all of your social medias to this tool. You go in and say, I want all these to go out every morning at 9 a.m., whatever time you want. And boom, you're done. And I'm telling you, in well under an hour, you can be done with that, probably less. So listen, if you want to try it, scan this code right here. You'll get a free 7-day trial. And they have different levels, entry level, mid level. I'm using the mid level. If you don't think you'll do a ton of media, I mean, videos, maybe the first level is good enough for you. If you can spring for that second level, I highly recommend it because I think you'll use it. And it's based on um, tokens or, you know, it costs you 100 tokens to do a 1 minute video, for example. So each level you get so many tokens. Anyway, look at it, check it out. I'd like to always leave you guys with something additional, something of value, an add-on, if you would. So this is worthwhile. You're coming here and you're learning something. I think last week, some of you didn't know CapCut would do some of the things it does, like the teleprompter. Some of you didn't know anything about Opus Clips at all, and what a time saver that is. So that's why this is valuable. And I hope that you're getting valuable in this today. Again, on this Syllabi, most tools create videos, but Syllabi.io, it researches topics and trends in your niche to help you decide what to post. It creates script and even faces video if you prefer, so you don't have to be on camera. So listen, that's good stuff. I hope this is valuable for you guys, and I hope you will take these principles and start using them. Now, I know we weren't, this in live, so we couldn't really review what you found when you did the search and you did your screenshot, but it will tell you where you stand. If you have issues, you have questions about this and how to overcome it's not finding me, and maybe we need to tweak a few things for you, I'm available. You can scan that barcode there to connect with me. Um, I'm happy to do an AI visibility review with you. Look at your all your social media. Probably have you send me your data, your analytics, so I can look at that. So anyway, if you'd like a second set of eyes, I'm happy to do a quick AI visibility review or a one-on-one. It's no pressure. I'm just offering support. Now in session 3, we're going to review what actually changed, what didn't, and why. using real data from your searches. So we're going to pull your analytics and we're going to see what changed. So you don't need to do everything. You just need to be clear and consistent. All right. Hope this helps. I will see you in the next one. Take care.